Today marks the decade since the peak of the historic March 2012 heat wave.
Meteorologist Nathan Gidley has a look back.
Yeah, today's high temperature of 69 degrees was still 18 degrees below our record high temperature of 87 degrees set back a decade ago. This is also the record warmest March day in the history of Fort Wayne and represents the peak of the March 2012 heat wave. 9 days in a row we saw record high temperatures during this heat wave. This is a record in itself, beating out 1936, where we saw 7 straight days of record high temperatures in July. Now, in terms of the month overall, was our record warmest March. We were 14.2 degrees above our average monthly temperature and 4.5 degrees above the record as well. Speaking of records, lots more to talk about, including the number of 70-degree or higher days. We saw 13 of those. All of these records tying or beating out the year 1910, including 10 days in a row of consecutive 70-degree or higher days. How about 80-degree or higher days? We saw 5 of those in 2012, beating out 4 days, once again set back in 1910. So what were the conditions responsible for this historic heat wave? Well, it has to do with an atmospheric ridge that was in place. Meteorologist Megan Dotson with the National Weather Service in northern Indiana talks about the conditions that resulted in this heat wave.
We had a La Nina that winter, which was pretty moderate, and that typically leads to, in the springtime anyway, a little bit warmer and drier spring for our area in Indiana. So that kind of set the stage for things. We had below normal snow melt that year. So the water that usually we get from the snow melt that kind of drops into the ground and keeps the soil a little bit more moist in the spring wasn't there. So we had those two things, like antecedent conditions, that kind of really set us up.
Growing season started very early as a result of the March 2012 heat wave. Trees like this one behind me were in full bloom. This led to big impacts down the line.
Everything started coming up, and then we had much below normal rainfall in April and June. So we had a really dry April and June as well. And then the record-breaking heat devastated some of the local crops.
Do you have memories of this historic heat wave? Share them with us on our Twitter and Facebook pages, and you can learn about more records that were broken and impacts that were experienced by visiting this story on WANE.com. Meteorologist Nathan Gidley, WANE 15 News.